Hey there, it's Sean again from QDS, and today we're going to talk about what it means to approach things as a partner instead of a vendor and how we look at that here at QDS. Certainly, if you've ever experienced a deployment of ATMs or cash recyclers or any technology for your institution, everyone talks about seamless deployments and then they can often disappear when the going gets tough. It could be anything from hardware failures to software failures to things that could be even outside of vendors like ours' control. But a lot of people will sometimes say, hey, when your other partner figures it out, let us come back out and we'll do our job. For us, partnership isn't just a buzzword, it's how we operate. We are going to step in and be an advocate for you in the process because that's likely why you hired us, because we are supposed to be the experts guiding you along the path, working with all the vendors, whether it be the hardware vendor, the ATM network, the security vendor, any of those things that come into play. Our job is to be a partner and operate whether things are going perfectly smooth or have gotten a little sideways during your implementation. We at QDS are also huge believers in transparency. So as much as the owner and I would love for us to function exactly perfectly, we make mistakes from time to time too. So we want to be transparent about how did an issue arise? What was our role in that issue? How are we going to prevent that issue from happening again going forward? And here's our plan to resolve it as quick as we can now. It may even involve, if it's not something that's our fault, how are we going to address that with that other partner and do that more in advance so that at the following subsequent installs we don't run into that same issue. So we are big believers in being transparent, understanding that we are not perfect, but we certainly want to drive as seamless a deployment as possible, and there is mutual accountability on that path. So we are not big at playing the blame game. We're going to own our part and make sure that we change our process if it needs to be adjusted going forward so we can deliver best-in-class experiences. We believe that trust is built in those moments. Part of being a partner is jumping in the bunker with you. So one example I have is we had a client that was going through a fraud incident of pretty scary and large scale. It was 3 o'clock in the afternoon on a Saturday, and we rallied a team together, and we stayed on a bridge call with our client from 3 p.m. in the afternoon to 2 a.m. in the morning to make sure that we could protect their fleet as best we could in the moment. So again, our employees here at QDS go above and beyond to make sure that our customers are taken care of and that we can drive the ultimate best outcome we can in the moment. Whether that's on a weekend or whatnot, our team jumps into the fire with you and works to a resolution. Another example of the way we partner with folks is we tend to take a long-term view versus a short-term gain in our relationship with you. We don't always look at the things that are most profitable for us. If a lesser expensive solution is the right solution for you, we want to make sure you spend the right money, not the most money, because we are in it for the long haul. And if you're not successful, we're not successful. So we are a big fan of our clients need to be winning for us to be winning. Otherwise, it's not a true partnership. So again, making sure you spend the right money, not the most money, and that you're in the right solution. And occasionally we may push back on your thought process and say, you know what? Things like ITMs, it doesn't sound like that's the right solution for you. Let's talk a little bit more about why ATMs are a better fit for what you're trying to accomplish. So at the end of the day, we feel we simply operate differently. Our core values matter. We want to implement transparency, accountability. We have things like uptime guarantees to make sure that everyone is on the same page with what does success look like, and again, making sure that you are winning and we are winning with you. That is why our faith-based principles really matter, is we truly believe in living our core values and executing on that day in and day out. So if you're frustrated with your current partners that may run at the first sign of trouble, may not give you truthful responses, or it is just hard to get them on the phone or to act in general on your behalf, maybe QDS can step in and be that new partner for you to lock arms with and take you on this technology journey going forward. If it's worth exploring, give us a call.